Come on, what's up, man? What's up? Come on. What is going on, bro? All my love to the homie Bruno. All my love to. Hey, you know what is insane, bro? I went live like 8 seconds ago. Like 8 seconds ago, bro. And Marilena called me right now. Hopefully she could figure out whatever she needs to by herself. Ange. That kind of reminds me of Angel. Angel. I never seen that spelling before. Ainge. Angel. I feel like it kind of hits on all the syllables like Mick Jagger, you know. When will those clouds all disappear? Angel. Hey, that's like Mick Jagger really has his way with adding extra syllables to something, huh? When will them clouds all disappear? Angel. That's crazy. But I noticed a lot of people do that. I remember I noticed that with the Beatles when I was real little, how they would add like syllables to certain words so that it fit the melody, so that they could draw out the lyric. Like, what's a good example? You think you've lost your love? Well, she told me yesterday. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said she loved, and then I think it's only fair. I mean, they do that with everything. Living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. But I guess everybody does that, right? You drop down. I mean, Whitney Houston, think about Mariah Carey. All the times they take a word and go, eh. Like, everybody does that. What am I talking about? That's a normal thing. What is up, Perry the Blueberry? Angel Padilla, legendary known, Chrissy, Max Bluestein. I was getting worried where you been. I was getting worried, like, where you been? I don't know if you're saying you're getting worried about where I've been, or if you're saying that you were getting worried and you're also asking me where I've been. I've been around. I was very, it's weird. I wasn't happy about the fact that I missed the UFC event. Obviously that's not ideal with what I'm trying to do here. But there was a family event that I could not be at. So yeah. This is a difficult month. I missed this weekend, and I'm going to miss this next Saturday. I'm going to miss the next Saturday. I'm missing 2 fights. I'm basically going on a hiatus like the UFC. Like, what, 5, 6 in a row? Hopefully I could do the first weekend in March. I'm missing 2 events in a row. This is not good. It's not good. I've been around, though. I've been around. What? Oh, man. I apologize, man. I'm very distracted right now. I feel like she has the notifications on, and I feel like she sits around and waits for me to go live so that she could sabotage my stream. This is the same thing when I'm trying to go to the bathroom and she starts knocking on the door. I'm serio, bro. Like, no streams allowed in this household. No streams of any kind allowed in this household.
I'm not surprised.
And then she has the bubbles going. She's texting. She's going to have me looking at bubbles for 10 minutes. What? Is she trying to text me? Question mark. She's had the speech bubbles on forever, period. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing how the chorizo is made right now. You're seeing through the cracks. I apologize. You're what? Okay. Okay. This is ridiculous, man. I'm gonna block all of my family members. I'm blocking all of them. What's up, Drew? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, man. Bro.
Flow goes deep like the ocean. It burns so hard, grab the lotion. I might hit the 3-wheel motion, cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion.
Hey, Maddie, bro, oh my gosh. I don't know if you're still here. Maddie. I don't know if you're at home. I don't know if you're at the dealership right now. I don't know where you're at, bro. Maddie, I miss you, bro. Guys, let me tell you something about a dude named Maddie. Oh my gosh. Bro. There's someone in the chat right now. Maddie, I apologize, bro. I don't know if I've ever said your last name out loud. Maddie, I would guess the H is pronounced, the J is pronounced like a H, right? If I'm going to do it correctly. Harudi. Maddie Harudi. I think so, bro. Maddie Harudi. Dang, I miss you, bro. Okay, when I worked in the car industry, you guys know this, the deepest, darkest part of my life. You guys know this. We've talked about it. There was a dude there. There was a homie there named Maddie. Well, his name is still Maddie. I'm speaking in past tense. His name is still Maddie to this day. And this was a dude that was like, as far as I'm confirmed, like completely untouched and untarnished and uncontaminated by the industry. I mean, when you're in a place like that, bro. And again, I don't know where you're at right now, Maddie. I don't know if you're at the dealership and all these vultures around the computer. All these degenerates. I mean, it's an ugly place, man. It's an ugly atmosphere. And this dude, again, from my perspective, was just like the purest hearted dude. I remember from my first day there, I remember when I walked in, just the most, when you're in sales, bro, it's dog eat dog. Everyone's looking at you like you're the bad guy. If you make money, that means you took some of their money. It's just like, it's Shark Week all year long, bro. Except with this dude. Just like the most good-hearted person. And I remember he would tell me, and he would encourage me, and he would tell me, bro, get out of here. And at first I was like, this dude's trying to make my money. Nah, I'm just playing. He wasn't like the other ones. He was like, bro, because he knew about the channel. And he was like, bro, get out. What are you doing? What are you doing? He would he would call me, I think, Mr. Popular, right? He'd be like, bro, look at you got a channel. You got over 300,000 subscribers. What are you doing, bro? He was saying, get out of here. Get out of here. And I would tell him, like, every time, I know, bro, but I was too scared. And he would just encourage me and support me. And he would tell me, bro, I've been in this industry. I've seen the ups and downs. I see where it goes. Like here's the best it could be. Like, do you want that? And I'll be like, nah. He'd be like, go spread your wings, homie. Put the beanie on. Because they'd always make me take off the beanie at work, you know? People would get intimidated and whatnot. Especially, I mean, unless the certain types of clientele, they would say, you could put on the beanie with this one, try to relate and stuff, you know? But that was more so like at the auto mall type places. But when I was working with this dude, I just, bro, it's so weird. It's so weird being on this side of it now, because I remember being there with you and you would tell me, and I knew you were right. I was just terrified because there was like no baseline, bro. It's like the moment I'm out, it's zeros. I don't know what's going to happen every month. And I'm sitting here now and I'm like, wow, I'm here. I made it, bro. I feel like I escaped Alcatraz. I'm over here on the other side. It's like, I'm doing it, dude. And I remember you would tell me about your friend that was streaming and how he was making it. It's like, okay. I'm making it, man. I'm making it. Now, I'm not going to be able to go in there and get a G-Wagon anytime soon, but I don't have to take halves with anybody. That none of the, you know, they don't know what we're talking about, but we know, Mary. But man, I miss you, man. And I really hope you're doing well. I really do. You're just the best dude, just one of the most good-hearted person that could be in an environment like that. I always loved and appreciated how you just seemed completely untouched by that place, man. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're thriving. I hope people at the top ain't acting like a bunch of punks, you know? Man, so frustrating how people get when they get to that level. There was one or two that I liked, you know, but for the most part, when people get there, it's like, man, they forgot where they came from. But I got much love for you, man. You're the best, dude. You're the best. We need to keep in touch, man. Just so you guys know, this dude, Mehdi, he's a big part. He's, as far as I'm confirmed, a big part of why I was encouraged to just get the heck out of that place, you know. He's somebody that had made the rounds, and he's like, bro, I've seen the beginning. I've been here. I've been through there. I've been to different places. You don't want it, bro. It's like that one scene in Walk Hard where they were like trying to, oh no, it was like the opposite, huh? Because they were trying to convince him to do drugs, and they're like, it's not habit forming. But he was like, that was a terrible example. What's up, Stanley Curry? Blair David, bestie. What's going on? Did you guys watch the fights this weekend? I'm so annoyed. Oh, thank you, Mike. Thank you, bro.
We are family. I got all my homies with me.
And he did it again.
We
back to back.
Family.
Back to back. My Fury just can't get enough. It just can't get enough. Thank you, bro. Thank you for bringing people into the family. You know what? The other stream, remember how I was watching some old videos and doing commentary and stuff like that? I think that's something that I want to start doing on the members tab, because I want to make sure that you guys that are getting gifted memberships, that there's something in there that you could look forward to, you know, and that you want to take part in. I want to make sure that you feel appreciated and that it's not in vain, you know, that there's a reason for it. And oh, I got scared right now. Never mind. It's because I put my my stuff in dark mode. It's more than about the emojis right here, you know? Oh, snap. I have to take some emojis out. Shoot. Hey, that's a good thing, right? We got too many emojis in the community. We have so many emojis that I just had to take like 4 of them out right now. So look, I just posted it. It's not just about the emojis. I want you to be able to go back there and see some behind the scenes content, some of the music videos, some of the mental breakdowns, It's truly the dark web, the deep dark web of the Mexican martial arts. And I want you to be able to see some crazy stuff in there. There's stuff in there for you. It's not meant for the general population. It's for your eyes only.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
I mean, I've been getting worried about. I brought 2 guests. Heck yeah, bro. I've been getting worried about not seeing you live for a few days, and when I was asking where you been, yeah, I try my best. I'm trying my best to remember why you guys are here, right? And what I'm supposed to do on the channel. So I'm going to refrain from, that's what the members tab is for. I'm going to refrain from being too transparent and having a breakdown on here. That's what the paywall's for. So, I'll just say I've been trying like I do every week or so to recalibrate and figure out what's best and what my day should look like. And I was working on a behemoth right before I went live right now that I'm not sure if I should make live after the stream right now or if I should make it live tomorrow. But I mean, just down to the smallest things like upload time, length of videos, types of thumbnails. I mean, it gets very in the weeds, bro. There's a lot to consider. Hey, GM, you should give us 5 minutes reaction for the next 2 events so we could put you on replay for each round. Just give you some of that Ferris Bueller, huh? Just like random ambient sound effects. He's hurt. He's made out of mahogany. That's a good idea, actually. Jay Smith has been a member for 21
I got all my homies
months.
with me.
We're coming up on 2 years. Most people would already be married by this point. I mean, don't overthink it or it's going to get weird. But, I'm just talking about lengthwise.
Whose hot dog is this?
Don't overthink it or it's going to get weird. I'm going to say a lot of things where if you overthink it, it's going to get weird. James Bishop, thank you, bro. Splish splash, he was taking a bath.
Cause I got all my homies with me.
Thank you, bro. Jay Smith. I just came on to say I miss y'all so much. I'm going to eat dinner. Hey, okay. God bless you and mad respect to Dojo family. You know what? Jay Smith? I know you think I'm stupid, bro. I know you think bro.
I actually admire that you can actually be this fake.
Jay Smith, with all disrespect, bro. With all disrespect, you're coming into the stream like if I don't know that Kill Tony's going live today, bro. You're coming into the stream like if I'm not a Kill Tony connoisseur, like if you're not about to have dinner sitting in front of the screen watching Tony Hinchcliffe. All right? Okay? And I get it, because I will be doing the same thing right now if I didn't just go live about 19 minutes ago. But, I'd appreciate it if you didn't insult my intelligence.
Don't let him bully you, son.
I'd appreciate it very much, Jay Smith. But also thank you for the donation.
Tis but a scratch.
The Mexican taking over when Guru is slacking. I doubt that very much. If the MMA Guru went live right now, all of you guys would leave. Jay Smith, if the MMA Guru went live right now, Jay Smith would leave dinner, aka Kill Tony. Jay Smith, the MMA Guru, is so on fire. If he went live, Jay Smith would leave Kill Tony. He would unsubscribe to Kill Tony to watch the MMA Guru. That's how the MMA Guru's doing, all right? I have no illusions about this. I mean, dude doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. The MMA Guru is probably out there right now like skydiving with Dricus Du Duplessis. Dude's on side quests right now. He don't need it. And you know what? Frankly, I'm frustrated for the MMA guru. For the most part, I know that there are exceptions. Like maybe you, there's an elephant in the musher. Okay, I think that's an indie band. The MMA gurus viewers are a bunch of punks, man. For the most part, I don't. They're a bunch of punks. The dude is a machine. He's a robot. The way that he has ground? Would you say ground, past tense? The way that he has ground on his channel and his content, everything he did to build what he built. I mean, if he sneezes wrong, these dudes revolt, man. I don't know, like, what is this community? I don't know why they act like that. They're a bunch of fair weather viewers, man. I get frustrated for him. And I don't know if he's even frustrated. Maybe you don't even care. But it's just such a ugly thing to see, man. And again, hashtag Ronda Rousey. It's indicative of a lot of the MMA fan base. One day what have you done for me lately? One day you're at the top of the world, and then they don't like the hoodie you put on. They don't like the way you cut your hair. They don't like the way you pronounce a certain word, and like it's all torches are out, man. I don't get it. It's exhausting. I miss it too, man. I miss those dudes. The We Out Here MMA dudes. They have a new podcast now. It's The Casuals. We are the Casuals. Something like that. They have it's called the MMA Casuals podcast. And hey, we're still homies. We're still friends. It's hard for me to get out to LA, man. It's hard to get out to that cesspool. I hate LA, man. It's a pit, bro. I told you guys I had to go there not that long ago, and I had to leave in a hurry, man. I thought it was gonna go up in flames like Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a cesspool, bro. I feel like, you know how in that game Fallout, when you're in a certain area and it starts going because like the radiation starts eating away at your body and you're about to die. That's how I feel when I'm in LA. It's icky, bro. It's icky, bro. Being in LA is probably like how people feel like when they're on Epstein Island. It's like as soon as you go down to, the 5 or whatever, there's like, whoosh. It's probably like all the negative spirits and stuff, just whoosh, all the fallen angels, whoosh. Like I don't like that place, man. What'd you think of the fight that just happened? The Sean Strickland and Fluffy one? Again, I don't know if I'm going to put it out tonight or tomorrow. Because frankly, I'm pretty tired of putting out videos that just make me regret my whole life every time I've uploaded them. And according to the analytics, according to what I'm seeing on the back end of YouTube, and I want to say thank you. Whoever is giving me like all these hearts and emojis and smiley faces and stuff, you're amazing, and the algorithm sees you. Thank you very much for doing it. I love to see the activity. For real. It pumps up the algorithm. But I did a breakdown, however you want to call it. Bottom line, I wish I had done a prediction. I could have been like 3-0 since I've been back. I can't believe that Strickland was an underdog. I had no doubt about what was going to happen. I thought that Fluffy was probably just going to try to leg kick him and take him down, but Strickland has pretty unbelievable leg kick defense. He stays very light on that front foot, and he has fantastic grappling. People forget. People have very, very short attention spans, and they're just not well read for the most part. You know, if somebody came into the UFC during the Conor era and they're just, for the most part, a lot of people who came in during that era, for the most part, and I have to clarify that for a lot of you. If you know, you know. For the most part, people that came in during that era, they're watching the McGregor fight, they're watching the Adesanya fight, they're watching the John Jones fight. They don't know nothing else. They don't play fantasy football, UFC style. They don't care. They might not have started watching Sean Strickland's fights until he was fighting his last 3 or 4 fights. But if you go back, you remember, and not even if you just go back, if you're just like studying up on where he came from and his fights before the UFC and stuff like that, he's a fantastic grappler. He's a better grappler than he is striker. So I was thinking, Fluffy can't leg kick him and take him down because the leg kicks aren't going to be there for him. And he don't want to take him down. It's going to be like Diego Lopez. Oh, he's a good grappler, huh? He teaches grappling at his school. He's an instructor. Who? Oh, but he don't want to go to the floor with Volkanovski. Oh, so he's fake. Same thing with, I already forgot his name, Fluffy. Same thing with him. Hernandez, same thing with him. So what's he going to do, stand? Is he going to stand and trade with the dude who's now number 2 most significant strikes ever, only behind Max Holloway? Good luck. There was no angle from which he could beat him. Literally and metaphorical. And it only took 3 rounds to display that. It was kind of weird after the fact that Sean Strickland came, oh, he's a dog. He was the best. He's such a good striker. I wasn't expecting this. Oh, man, he's a warrior. His stand-up, I didn't see that coming. Bro, it wasn't even good. At first, I was like, what are you talking about? But then I realized, oh, he's doing that thing where after you win a fight and you didn't look too good, you got to build up the other dude. Or else you're going to look bad. How come you didn't look better than that? Oh, because he was a warrior. He came out swinging. He's got a right hand. Okay, well then, I guess that's why you didn't look so good then. People always do that. Same thing that Paddy Pimblett was doing. I said that in my Paddy Pimblett, Dustin Gaethje breakdown. Wait a minute, Paddy. You were calling this guy a bum, rock him, sock him, rightly so, saying all these negative things, how he's not at that level. And then when he lost, he was like, oh yeah, he was a champ for a reason. He was the champ for a reason. That's why he beat me. I can't do his accent. I don't do accents. People aren't here for impressions. I understand that. So he was talking up Gaethje after the fact. He's like, bro, rewind the tape, bro. All of a sudden, thank you. You guys are clicking on them. You guys are tapping on them screens like you're getting paid to do it. And I thank you for that. And I think that's why people are showing this video to more than 30 people. That's why YouTube's showing this video to more than 30 people today. Maybe. And I appreciate it. If you could all watch it on your phones, just go like this the whole time. If you could all do this. Actually, if you could put your phone down somewhere. How can I show you on the, if you guys could go do something like this. If you could put the phone down and use the, like that, so we could get it. It will be as if there were 2 of you. I would appreciate that very much. Have you guys heard of the dead internet theory, by the way? I think that's what a lot of YouTubers have going on their channels. Have you seen those clips of those click farms that they have in like China? And they have like rows and rows of cell phones that automatically subscribe to people's content and leave comments and stuff like that. They're not even real people. I need to get some of those. It's crazy, man. And that supposedly, like, people have come out and said this. I'm talking about like people that Mark Zuckerberg is looking up to. I mean, these are the people at the top that they've actually admitted that like only about 20, I'm not even lying, look it up, that only about 20% of what you see online, if even that is real. That all, like when you read articles, when you see certain videos, like there's certain celebrities you follow, they're not even real. You're like downloading their newest album and stuff like that. They're not even real. Like if you went and try to watch them in concert, they ain't even there. They're fake. There's videos, there's articles, there's songs, there's stuff that's not even, it's like we're living in the Truman Show. I went down the rabbit hole of the dead internet theory, and it's crazy, and that's how people are getting all angry, and they want to go to war, and they hate this people, and they hate that people. It's not even real. It's crazy, man. But if I could get some of that fake internet to like my videos, okay then. James Bishop, you burning that midnight. How did they say? Burning the midnight oil? Burning the midnight oil. Why would you burn oil, though? Is that what gives you the light? Bestie missing 2 fight weekends in a row. Please let me write you a doctor's note to get you what. So both of the events. So okay, one of the thing that I did this last weekend was involving my boy, my son Jesse Jr. So I mean, I gotta be a dad, first and foremost. So that's what I was doing. It was something very significant, something very important for Jesse Jr. And then this upcoming weekend is my suegra's birthday. If I miss that, bro, she didn't even want Marilena to marry me. I forgot. I remember Marilena and her mom. Should I say this? I don't know if she's gonna watch this video. When we were about to get married, Marilena and her mom had a little bit of a falling out because there was this family friend. There was a dude that was pigmentally challenged. He was from the Caucasus region. He was white. Okay. There was a family friend and he was very well off. Farmland and this and that. And her mom wanted her to marry. It was kind of like a arranged marriage type of situation, and her mom wanted her to marry that dude. But
Whose hot dog is this?
And then Marilena was like, "No, I love him." That whole thing. And her mom was basically like, "No, like this other dude is gonna give you like a good life, and Jesse's a loser and this and that." And look at me now. I think I have a lot of good qualities that I bring to the table. The best is yet to come, I haven't peaked yet. I have not peaked yet. I'm an ugly duckling. Strickland is overrated. Strickland wants to fight with Hamza. He will get slaughtered. I don't know. Is Strickland overrated? Because somebody made a very interesting comment that I saw in a comment section. Somebody said that is how ironic and hypocritical it is that every time Sean Strickland does a fight and he does his thing, his jab thing where he's TPing, jabbing. If he loses, or if it's like a boring decision, everybody's like, he's a punk, he's lazy, he's all talk, all bark, no bite. But then if he fights the same way and he wins, especially like if it's not a boring decision, if he has a finish. Okay, let's put it this way. If he does a 5-rounder and it goes to decision and he fights exactly the same way, but he gets a TKO in the 3rd round. When he loses, he's a punk, he's all bark, no bite, he's fake, he doesn't fight the way, he doesn't back it up. But when he wins, wow, that strategy, he really controls the pace. He really knows what he's doing. He sets the tone. He takes control. And it's just like, it's like they pick up a totally different lens. And it's kind of pathetic, man. Like whatever will fit the narrative at that moment. So I guess what I'm saying, Kim North, is I feel like I'm constantly hearing people say he's a bum, he's fake, he doesn't fight the way he talks, he's boring, they need to keep him in the prelims, and so on and so forth and etc. So it's like, I think it's actually kind of shocking to hear anybody say that he's overrated, because I'm so used to people saying how boring he is. Oh, snap. I posted all those emojis like forever ago. I'm barely at that part of the chat. I know there's some OGs in the chat. Anybody know what a pod... Anybody know about a pod where Jesse and two other guys were streaming together while Guru donated and trolled? It was me, the MMA host, Jesse on Fire, and I can't remember if he was in that one, because I thought we did one and he wasn't able to make it. But I'm almost positive Keenan K was in that one as well. I think I did two. No. Keenan K or Jesse on Fire couldn't make the second one. I think we did two together. Oh, wait a minute. No. They did one and I couldn't make it. They did one without me. Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Are you intoxicated or something?
That's who it was. I think it was on the MMA host channel. But look, the MMA Guru and the MMA hosts have just, I don't know why. I don't know where it stemmed from. The MMA hosts and the MMA Guru have always beefed. But as far as I'm confirmed, I'm all good with the MMA Guru. I'm all good with the MMA hosts. I think MMA Guru, I think he used to beef as far as he was confirmed with Jesse on Fire, but Jesse on Fire was like, I'm friends with everybody. So then they became cool, I think. And then, like, I don't know why MMA Joey and MMA Guru beef. I don't know where that started. But I'm cool with both of them. Like, I don't got any problems with anybody. I don't know. But for some reason, some of them don't like each other. If I remember right, the dude from MMA holes, he I don't think I'm revealing anything here, because I'm almost positive he said this on the stream. He said that he wanted to hate me, like, before we met. But then when we met, he's like, oh, he's cool. And I think a lot of people just have that default, like, they're just all used to, like, having animosity toward each other. And I'm like, hey, I'm cool with everybody, man. I get it. We're all trying to do the same thing. It's hard, dude. Hey, thank you, James.
We are family.
I got Michael Marcos with me. Thank you, James Bishop. Thank you, bro. Uh-oh, where are we at? Uh-oh. Dang, I'm far behind. Oh, shoot. I don't know what this is in response to, bro, because I know I said something earlier to you. Shoot, what are we even talking about? You said, nah, we just have different and more brutal banter in the UK. We don't take things so personally. Plus, most Americans don't get sarcasm. Yeah, bro, it was different in the old days, but these days, like, people in America, they're just too soft, man. Way too soft. And I've said it before, like, sometimes I think I have more of a UK sense of humor because of, like, I really appreciate and like playing within the deadpan realm and just like really, I love the kind of comedy, especially in real life situations where I say something and I know I'm joking, but no one around me could tell I'm joking and they're just very confused and they don't know how to act. I love doing stuff like that. And I'll laugh at a lot of the banter that I'll hear from UK type people and how it's rough around the edges and stuff like that. And I'll observe how people from the United States or, you know, Northern America or whatever, how they react. And I'm like, bro, you're like a bunch of bubble boys, man. Heck yeah, only one TV. I don't know how my aunt does it. She lived in LA for 20 years. Bro, gosh, the last times I went there, it's like, oh, I don't even want to get out of the car, man. Like, I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of people think it's nasty, and I'm going to be put on some kind of a list for even saying this. I understand that. I saw somebody here in my own chat the last time or two I streamed saying anybody doing this over the age of 25 should be observed, you know, by the FBI or whatever. I'm going to go out and say this, okay? Because I'm transparent with you. I keep nothing from you, all right? I understand that my name is going to be listed somewhere. I've been known to play Roblox, okay? And I'm not ashamed of that. I have children that have certain games that they like to play, and I'll go on there and I'll play with them, okay? I don't play by... Actually, one time, one of my kids was at school, and I was playing Roblox, and they text me and they're like, "Why are you playing Roblox right now by yourself?" And I was like, plot twist, I ain't playing by myself. I got all these little kids.
Whose hot dog is this?
But I know it's a meme. I know it's like, people on Roblox are predators. I don't know what to tell you, bro. There's some good games on there. And I was trying to remember what my point was. When I go to LA, like when you're in certain parts of LA, because I had to go downtown. What was it, a few weeks ago, I had to go downtown LA for something. I was like right there where like the crypto arena is. I was like downtown. And it's like, I didn't even want to get out of the car. I felt like I was in some dark area of Roblox. You know how they all look like a bunch of freaks and they all have like their weird skins on and all these things they pay for, and they got the little things floating around them and their outfits. And I felt like I was in Roblox. And I felt like very much keeping in line with the theme of Roblox, I felt like there was just predators all, like if I had a metal detector, I'm just like one of those things from Ghostbusters, I'm just scoping predators left and right, bro. It's just an ugly place, man. Man, I'm sorry that I'm so far behind. Hey, Lil 8up, yeah, bro. And you know what? Who predicted it? And I had to call him out. Again, I just made a video that I am still trying to decide if I want to put it out this evening after the stream or tomorrow, because I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it if it doesn't do well. If this video doesn't do well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on Roblox and I'm gonna play it out and I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna ask my friends on Roblox what I should do. I'm gonna ask my little friends on Roblox if they want to meet up at a local Dunkin' Donuts and talk about it. And I'm only there to be friends, and I'm only there, I'm saying it now preemptively on live stream. I'm only there to meet up with them, only to ask them for advice, because I like to poll the I like to poll the audience sometimes. I like to ask questions, pick your brain. Okay. I'm bailing. I love words too much that even when I don't intend for it, I see the wordplay even when I didn't mean for it to be there, and I'm connecting the dots, and I don't want to do that right now. What is your Cash App? Well, I'm not going to ignore, I don't like to ignore my chat. So what is my Cash App? I think it's, who the heck is this? I actually think it's in the, I'm not one to ignore my chat. So if somebody asks me for my Cash App, what am I going to do? Ignore you? Bro, I don't know how this works, man. I'm just like, sometimes I feel like an old man when it comes to this kind of stuff. So this is the link for my Cash App. That's the link. But I think if you're just looking for a username, then it's just Mexican Martial Arts, right? I don't know. People always ask me, like in real life, hey, can you Apple Pay or can you Zelle or Venmo? I'm like, bro, here's $10. I got cash. Can you just take my cash, bro? They're like, no, we don't have that. You have to scan your forehead, and then there's a thing you got to do from your social. I was trying to get into a game the other day for some kids, and I was like, can I just give you cash? I don't got the mark of the beast yet, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I want to say a big shout out. Wait, what's your name on here? I didn't want to expose your name. Grift-O-Matic. Grift-O-Matic. Thank you, bro. Grift-O-Matic. Hey, but it was a gift. Gift-O-Matic. Affectionately referred to in this community as Gift-O-Matic. Just slapped down 5 big ones, $5 for them Costco weenies. Thank you, bro. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for going out of your way to contribute like that off platform. I appreciate it, man. Who is this? Look at this. Look at this Grift-O-Matic. Look at what you did, man. Come on the train and ride it. Come on the train. It's a dono train. ARJR721 just slapped down 30 big ones in the PayPal. And he says late fee. This is late fee. I said, be kind, rewind. And ARJR said, I'm a man of my word. Those didn't even make sense. Thank you again for those hearts. There's somebody out there. We got click farms. We got click farms out here. We got people that used to be from the percussion department in high school out there going like this. We got people at home right now that have enlisted the help of their toddlers. We have people right now that have their kids at home on other iPads and devices going like this right now. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you again, Grift-O-Matic. Thank you, ARJR. Thank you for helping me get through the month of February. I hate February, man. It's too short. It freaks me out, man. It sounded like a Russian patty. Bro, I did that like 20 minutes ago. I need to just scroll past all this. Oh, my gosh, I feel bad. Thank you, Rob Mark. Thank you, bro. I subscribe to the dead internet theory 100%. Bro, I went down the rabbit hole. And the people that are making these claims, well, I wouldn't even say making claims. I'm saying the people that are revealing this, it's like, who else are we going to believe? These are the people that would know this. And they have no incentive. Like, there's every incentive to hide it from us. There's no incentive to tell us. The only result from telling us is for us to wake up, get off the internet, go outside, get some vitamin D, move around, get our dopamine going, get healthy. There's no incentive for these dark people, for these wicked people, to tell us the truth. Like, these people have to, unless they're trying to get us all to go outdoors so the aliens can nuke us all in one shot. Hey, look at this. I just got a generous donation. From someone who has just told me that I better keep every single word of the message anonymous or else. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for doing it. I will maintain your anonymity with all of my power. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for sending a big hug. I appreciate it. It's very welcome and very, very received right now. I've had a hard week. And I'm I can't see this one being worse. So I'm trying to make this one better. Thank you very much for that generosity. Look at Kill Tony. I just got the notification. It's gonna premiere in a little bit. Jay Smith over there making dinner, getting ready for Kill Tony. Dang it, bro. Dang it. ARJR. That was loud. ARJR reporting for Dojo Duty. Just finished shoveling. Oh, dang it. What's up, Dojo? I miss you all. Great end to a snow day. A Dojo live. I wasn't sure if I was going to go live today, man. I don't like to go live when I'm not able to give you my best, and I haven't been feeling at my best the last few days. But you know what? Once we got going, and I don't know if you're still here, bro. Once I saw Medi's name, I just lit up, man. I feel like it just totally turned things around for me, man. Thank you, Ghost Rider. You know what? I woke up today. I woke up today feeling really, really bad and down in every way. Really, really bad. I didn't want to get out of bed. I had to. There were some things I absolutely had to do, like I physically had to be somewhere. There was a thing or two. Oh shoot. There's a couple things I have to do today before the day's over. A couple. But somebody left me a very nice comment along the lines of what you're saying right here, Ghost Rider. They said something very, very simple about how they like what I'm doing and they hope I continue doing it, and they miss me when I was gone. And I was like, man, I needed to hear that today. Like, whoever that, I hope it wasn't one of them dead internet theory people though, man. Bro, like if they're just keeping me on here, like if I am like Truman from the Truman Show and these dead internet theory people are just clowning on me and just like gaslighting me and trying to keep me on here just to keep me depressed, that's messed up, man. I hope it's not a dead internet theory person or whatever they are, NPC. But they said something very nice, and I was like, man, even just that one dude out there that is putting a smile on his face or whatever, like, that makes me feel good about what I'm doing. Bertolomeo. True love is about overcoming challenges, fool. Heck yeah. Now, I can't remember. I'm so far behind. I don't remember what we were saying about true love that made you bring up this wonderful sentiment. But yeah, man. Yeah, true love is there's a lot of sacrifice involved, you know. You overcome things. There's you know, long suffering and perseverance involved. You know, that's why a lot of people these days are like, you're kind of copying an attitude with me. I think we should separate now. What? You overcome challenges, man. It's not speed dating. You don't just say peace, you know, when there's a bump in the road, you know. James. I'm gonna have to pull one of those things where I might have to skip the chat, and if you guys said something you want to have read, if you could just do it again. Brain Dom, I don't know what you said. I don't know if YouTube moderated it. Sometimes YouTube automatically moderates. I don't know if it was someone else. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you said. I don't know if it was something crazy. I remember MMA Rigo had beef with Guru, and then it turned out Rigo was messaging. What? No. What? What? I never understood that relationship. I thought, because I remember that dude. I thought that he was like a big fan of the MMA Guru, and then he just started clipping a bunch of his content and was like, hey, I want to I want to support the channel or whatever. And then kind of just started off wanting to do his own thing and rode that wave so he could start doing his own content. And I didn't hear nothing about none of that. Guru and Joey are like yin and yang, except so you don't like either of these gentlemen. I could definitely see the yin and yang for sure. But I mean, I yang with people. There's people that I don't ying with, and we yang on most topics, but I feel like I would still be cordial, you know? Stanley Curry. Joey got mad Guru called Dagestanis boring. So is that like what the inception of it from like way back when? Because I know there was the thing recent where he was, you know, they were beefing about that, or I don't know if it was a one-sided beef. I don't know. But I mean, if it stemmed from that, bro, wow. Yeah, we got some lurkers. Slade Renegade. Oh, that's happened to me too much, bro. Oh, Bertolomeo, heck yeah, go for it, bro. Oh, shoot. Oh, what the? Look at this. Look at this, man. Legendary. I'm glad that you specified Legendary Gnome so I could shout you out properly. Legendary Gnome just smacked down 50 big ones in the Cash App.
Flow goes deep like the ocean.
50 big ones in the Cash App.
Stop the fight! Hit the 3-wheel motion, cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion.
50 big ones in the Cash App from Legendary Gnome. Thank you very much. She says, you're awesome. Don't even trip. Thank you. You don't know how much it means. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're secretly a YouTuber and none of us have any idea. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, you don't even know what it means when somebody does something generous like that. And I always say, I never take it for granted. It's not lost on me. It's not underappreciated. I know how long it takes to make certain amounts of money, you know. And, you know, some people make it faster than others, slower than others. But, you know, work is work and it's not easy. You get up early. You got to go to bed early. You got to commute. You got to deal with a bunch of people. And then you just go, here you go. That's huge. Thank you for doing that very much, Legendary Gnome. Thank you. And it's been, I mean, it's not even just that. It's in other ways. Just like the last stream, just the support and the ideas and just wanting to help things, you know, just flourish in different ways. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for helping give me the confidence. So I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was sitting there earlier, trying to cut that video together, I was just like, man, I don't know if I should be out there. I should be out there sign holding right now or something, because like I'm just sitting here for who knows how long at a time recording this and editing this, and it's scary. So thank you for giving me the confidence when it's quiet, you know, and there's no one here and I'm just doing that work behind the scenes. Thank you. I'm against Pat Barry. Hey, how many people? I'd never even heard about this Aspen Lad thing. Like, in the MMA community, is Jim West like pretty fairly equated with like Pat Barry? Or is that not a thing? Because when I heard this the other day, when Strickland was talking about Jim West and Aspen Lad, I was like, how come this doesn't sound familiar to me? How come I'm not more up to speed on this? Is he just exaggerating, or is it like, yeah, he's like a lesser known Pat Barry? He's like the Kirkland style Pat Barry. Hey, all my love and admiration to Saginaw, Miami. Thank you for being here. Always a highlight to see you mob through here. Michael was trying to recreate the childhood he didn't get. Mike's dad was insane. Read the bio. He put them in a fireplace that was off and took pics of them all. Threw them down the wait, Mike? Who's Mike? Michael was trying to recreate the childhood. Michael Bisping? Which Mike? Oh, Michael Jackson. Oh. Dang. Oh. That's messed up. Who do you think was worse, Michael Jackson's dad or Sean Strickland's dad? Which dad would you rather have as your dad? I don't know, man. Because at least if you have Joe Jackson, you become Michael Jackson, right? Unless you're Tito. Or Jermaine. Some people think that Jermaine had an even better voice. Or maybe not better, but they preferred it, because of the timbre, the rich timbre. But who would you rather have as a dad? Sean Strickland's dad or Michael Jackson's dad? If you have Michael Jackson's dad, potentially you become Michael Jackson. You become the king of pop. You get to have your own amusement park. You get to have a monkey. You're chilling with the kid from Home Alone. They didn't even have Roblox back then. You had to go well out of your way to chill with that. You know how many different types of kids he was chilling with? I could chill with like 100 kids right now in an instant if I get on Roblox. I don't even have to leave my chair, bro. They didn't have Roblox back then. You had to there was more leg work. It was more of a grind. If you have Sean Strickland's dad, it's like, well, you're fighting for 10 for 10? For how long? You're just jabbing. Hopefully you could jab your way to contendership. I think it's a harder road. Thank you. I believe the hearts are helping. And it doesn't even matter. You could put hearts in there. You could put hot dogs in there. You could put smiley faces. Just please don't put any pizzas. YouTube's going to get the wrong idea.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
ARJR, thank you, bro.
We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me.
Thank you for doing it. Oh, Mr. Two-time MMA. Look at that. I love to see it. Marloca. What the fuck say? Thank you. Thank you for bringing that little lovable, adorable, cuddly fox with a dangerously oversized, overgrown heart. I believe they refer to that as angina. Isn't that angina when your heart's too big? What is... Oh, please don't spell this wrong. Please don't spell this wrong again. Angina. Angina or angina pectoris is chest pain, discomfort or pressure that occurs when your heart muscle does not receive enough oxygen-rich blood. Okay. That's not correct. Bro, that's like how I feel all the time. I shouldn't have looked that up. Because on top of that, what's it called? What is it called? No, that's not what it's called. A hypochondriac. That's the thing. Oh my gosh. I read about angina and now I'm all freaked out because I'm a hypochondriac. At least I think I am. Thank you, Marloca. Thank you for freaking me out, Marloca. Come on. Jefe, how close are you to Monterrey? I don't know, Califas. Monterrey. How close am I to Monterrey? How close am I to Monterrey at this very moment? I am... What the heck? I am 2 hours and 49 minutes away from Monterrey right now. 2 hours and 49 minutes away. It says 125 miles or so. Hey. I'm not going to expose your last name, bro. I'm not going to dox you, but Pedro, the homie Pedro just slapped down 10 big ones in the PayPal. Thank you for doing it, bro. He says, sub GM. Love your channel. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Lots of love and support today. You know what? You know what's exciting to me right now? This is kind of like one of those old school Mexican fight companions. I'm seeing a lot of love and support right now in the PayPal, in the Cash App, in the Super Chat from some people that I don't see in there a whole, like, from different names. Like there's some variety today, and it feels good when that happens. It feels good when that happens because it just lets me know that, you know, there's still some life out there. You know, there's people out there that I don't even get to see that often. And, you know, just showing up with this kind of generosity, it makes me feel like the channel's more alive than I thought, you know, so thank you. Marloca.
We are family. I got all my homies with me.
Thank you for doing it. Thank you for bringing Tomas Dumond into the familia. Thank you. Marloca, for those of you who don't know. And if you don't know, frankly, you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, I left a... Yeah. Shoot. I thought I was gonna go back in earlier. Great. For those of you that don't know, and frankly, if you don't know, you should be ashamed of yourself. Marloca is the official prima of the Mexican martial arts. It's kind of like the official prima of the Mexican martial arts. She's like Modelo, but better. Avalos Jr.
We are family.
I got Avalos Jr.'s with me. We got Avalos Jr. with a self-inflicted, bro. Avalos, you just reminded me of something, bro. Thank you for doing it.
We are family.
I don't even think you meant to do it. It was just fortuitous.
Cause I got all my homies with me.
Avalos Jr. just reminded me. I was saying this earlier, and then I think I got distracted. I want to start giving the people more than just emojis. The other day, I was watching like old videos of the Mexican martial arts, and at least a few people seemed to like it. I was like talking about them and breaking it down and talking about why I did that, why I did this or that, or why I thought that thing was funny, and just doing like a commentary on it. And I thought I would like to do at least a couple of those a week. So Avalos Jr., there's a bunch of behind the scenes stuff on there, bloopers, music videos, mental breakdowns. There's eventually gonna be for those of you who have dug deep on there, you already know that I've done a couple of those. I started doing them like a few years ago, and then frankly it didn't seem like anybody was even watching them, so then I just got discouraged. But I need to give you guys something. Shoot, man, I need to catch up. Stand and yang. That's a good one. For those of you who have to explain it to, because we're talking about yinging and yanging earlier, how some fools ying and some people yang, and stand and bang, stand and yang. I feel like I ruined it right now because I dissected it too much, but some people needed it. Some people needed it, frankly. It went over some beanies. ARGR with the kiss from a rose on the stream. Ah, la, 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 la. Thank you, ARJR. Thank you for doing it. Smells beautiful, bro. Recon 4863. Cause I got Recon 4863 with me. Okay, I overshot it a little bit. Thank you, Recon. Thank you, bro, for bringing Yasin Jamal. Thank you, bro. And welcome, Yasin Jamal. Lots of content on there for you. Thank you, Recon, for your generosity. MJ's dad was way worse. I have to be honest, I never even watched in its entirety that podcast that Sean Strickland did with Theo Vaughn. And I don't know if that's where he spoke the most about it. I'm not sure. But I have to watch that, man. Like, I'm missing out on so much lore. Like, how am I even going to talk about Sean Strickland ever if I don't even have, like, all of that straight? But I don't know. I don't remember the entirety of, like, what Sean Strickland's dad did. How do we know that Michael Jackson's dad was worse? I mean, at least Michael Jackson's dad, what's that? Oh, what is that dude's name, bro? It's not as smooth when I have to do this. What is No, not him. Dang it, bro. That's who I was thinking of. Oh my gosh, bro. What I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted. What I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted by my early onset dementia was that at least Michael Jackson's dad had a relationship with Quincy Jones. Sean Strickland's dad didn't have that. What's the equivalent? Now, if Sean Strickland's dad was homies with Dana White, and then Sean Strickland has some of that Dana White privilege, that'll be a different story. But Sean Strickland's dad didn't know Dana White. Michael Jackson's dad had a relationship with Quincy Jones. I'm completely making that up. I don't even know if that's true. I don't know when they met Quincy Jones. Oh, my eyes hurt. My eyes hurt, my head hurts, my chest hurts. Ugh. I think that's what it is, bro. I should never read that stupid article. I know I'm not getting enough oxygen because I'm a mouth breather. I'm not going to stop thinking about that now, bro. I always have chest pain. It's because I'm a mouth breather. Because I'm not breathing through what's it called? I'm not breathing through my lungs. I'm breathing through my diaphragm. So I don't get the right. Dang it, bro. And what's it better to do? Is it better to breathe in my nose and out my mouth? Or should I breathe in my nose and out my nose? No, probably out the nose, right? Because people wear the mouth tape so that they get better oxygen. And you can't breathe out your nose. You can't breathe out your mouth when you have the mouth tape. But how come when I breathe in real hard with my nose, I feel like I'm going to pass out? I've heard a lot of people that try to do yoga and like different breathing techniques. When they do that too much, they actually pass out. So how can you even, like, where's the line? It's like when you drink too much water and you die. Like, if I breathe too much, I'm going to die. And then, like, you know how they say you're supposed to drink like 8 glasses of water a day or whatever. Let's just say there's different metrics. I don't even know what they are. I'm going to make some up right now. Let's say you're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day. Let's say you're supposed to do 100 push-ups a day. Let's say you're supposed to do 150 squats a day. Let's say you're supposed to be out and get like 1 hour of sunlight a day. Let's say you're supposed to get like 45 minutes of aerobic activity a day, right? What is the number of like inhales you're supposed to get with your nose per day? Like, let's say I'm a mouth breather and I'm just gonna be a mouth breather because I don't want to get the rhinoplasty, because I don't want to mess with none of this I got going on right here, okay? Because I'm okay with this. I like what I'm working with right here, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want them to give me a different nose. I'm not. What am I, Mr. Potato Head? I don't want them to do. I don't want to come at you next week and you'll be like, hey, where'd you get your nose from? I don't want to do. So it's like, how many nose breaths, how many nostril breaths do I need to do every day? Because if I had the number, then I would just set some time aside every day and I would just imagine thinking of it like sets and reps. You know, I'll do like 4 sets of 15 every day. Bro, I already felt it right here. I felt it move. I feel like George Costanza right now. I felt it move. I felt like if I made some room or something right here. Hey, is Angel Padilla in the chat? Do you have that number, bro? How many nostril breaths do I need to do every day? How many MBs do I need per day? SD Samuels, G'd up from the chanclas up. Thank you, bro. Always a treat seeing you here, bro. Thank you. Thank you for doing it. SD Samuels in the dojo. Where is it at? I need you to change my life right now, Angel. What you got for me? You're my 8-ball, bro. You're my 8-ball. Yeah, it's tough, bro. Hey, Meta 7 Ron. Every morning when I wake up, I feel like I'm having like the worst hangover of my life, and I've never even drank. Every morning when I wake up, I feel dead, bro. I just feel like I got punched in the face. I could sleep for 15 hours. I could sleep for 8 hours, because I know sometimes people say don't sleep too much. It doesn't matter how much I sleep. I wake up and it's like I feel dead. My face hurts. Everything hurts. I feel groggy. And it's because I'm not breathing. I'm not getting oxygen. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I hate when I get random chest pain. It's called precordial catch syndrome. Dang. And I notice, like, if I try to live my life, you know, and I have like a piece of fried chicken or some French fries or something, it gets me more. It's hereditary too. I got some people above me in the food chain. They got the, what's it called? What's it called? The acid reflux. It's terrible, man. That drink is doo-doo plessy. I got that doo-doo plessy breathing. The other day, I was in a real life situation, and I referred to something as a bunch of doo-doo plessy, and they had no idea what I was talking about. And I had to tell them, you know, like, caquita. And they're like, oh. In through nose, hold slowly, release through mouth. Dang it. Breathe through your I think that's my problem, bro. Dang. 6'7". Dang. You got them small nostrils? Dang. What if you just go like... I bet you know how those ladies put the things on their neck to get like a longer neck, or even on their waist? I wonder if you could just put like some puffy Cheetos in your nose for a little bit every day. Just flare them out. What's up, balloon fart? You have to hold the breath in for 2-3 seconds to access the oxygen. What? So how do people do that in their sleep? You can't consciously hold the breath in for 2-3 seconds to access the oxygen, or even like normal breathers that breathe. Well, I don't want to normalize. I don't want to do that on my platform here. I refuse to use my platform to normalize nostril breathing. Everybody's different. There is no normal, all right? Mouth breathers, stand up. But it's like even people that breathe through their nostrils, they just breathe normal, right? They're not going like, what? That's crazy. I got turbinate surgery. Turbinate surgery. That's what they call it. My nose still the same. Pretend you're eating. Dang. You gotta be like that dude that played the trumpet. What's his name? Louis Armstrong, where he goes and he could keep blowing in and out because he breathes through his nose or something. I don't know. Bro, we talked about this. The work is done from the inside the nose. It won't change the shape at all. Okay, I knew somebody that got it and their nose was like this. They looked like Joanna Young J chick. Like the nose was like, does that not happen to everybody? What the heck? I never had party days, bro. My partying is just a bunch of food. I've asked Marilena if I do that. I was positive she was going to say yes about the gasping for breath. And she said no. That blew my beanie, bro. I was like, of course, surely I'm doing that. And don't call me Shirley. Oh, you're going to take it there, Blair? Oh, it's like that, huh? Dang. You're going to go there, huh?
Don't let him bully you, son.
Wow, Blair.
I actually admire that you can actually be this fake.
Deviated septum. My baby mama got that. She got surgery. She's all good now. All good. It freaks me out, man. Freaks me out. They will tell you, but you gotta. Oh man. What is ENT? People, you know what is? I'm feeling rage right now. I feel like I'm being left out of the conversation. Everybody keeps talking about ENT. Like if I know, like what is this, bro? What's this street slang? I never heard of ENT's entertainment, right? Everyone's just randomly talking about ENT like I'm supposed to know. I didn't go to medical school. What? When it won't stop, ear, nose, and throat. Bro, I'm supposed to know what it. Do you know what an ear, nose, throat is? Bro, what am I, Bill Nye? Who knows just off the beanie what an ENT is, bro? I thought those were those dudes. Like, my first guess would be like those dudes, the paramedics. They're called ENTs, aren't they? The dudes that, like in Grand Theft Auto, when you shoot up a bunch of people, they come with to revive people, the ENTs. I never knew what it stood for. Bro, I had my septum straightened and my nose looks exactly the same. Night and day difference breathing. And when I blow my nose, dang it, bro. I will heavily consider doing it if they won't put me under. I'll tell them, I'm going to watch you do the whole thing. I'm going to stay awake. Or you could like numb it locally so I can't feel it, but I don't want to go to sleep. I won't go to sleep. Can they do it like that? Blair, would you do it? Can you do it for me if I let me stay awake? I don't play with anesthesia. They're trying to do me like Michael Jackson. Don't do me like that. I don't play with anesthesia. I haven't even watched the movie Anastasia because it's too close, frankly. I don't get anywhere near it. Too close for comfort. What's up, Mona Kenny? Otolaryngology. What the heck? Actually, I wish people would have said that. Otolaryngology. I'm very familiar with that. That's in my vernacular. Why didn't you say so? Oh, all of a sudden, Jay Smith? All of a sudden, Jay Smith did Kill Tony go offline? You know what I just did right now? I just reminded Jay Smith about Kill Tony. He forgot all about it. Now he's going to leave me. Jay Smith doesn't respect the fact that I have abandonment issues.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
That's why I have abandonment issues, because people go away for 2-3 years and forget. That's exactly why I have issues. I wish I wouldn't have pushed that button now, because now I'm reliving all my traumas. You most certainly do not want to be awake for that. It's pretty gross when they clean out all of your face. But hey, remember, you're talking with faces of death right here. I'm sick in the beanie. In my spare time, one of my kids, they'll never look at me the same way again. One of my kids, I was trying to share a moment with them, right? I was like, hey, do you think this is cool? Because I'm one of those people that likes to sit there and watch have you ever seen those videos on YouTube where people just like pop their blackheads? They'll just like pull blackheads. They'll be like bro, I swear, it'll be like a Dustin Gaethje size looking like ingrown afro, like big old fat blackheads. They'll just pull them out of like someone's throat. Or they'll have it looks like landmines all over their back. Or they'll just pull a bunch of like pus and stuff out of their. I'll be sitting there eating paschetti, bro. I don't even care. I watch. I'm so fascinated by those videos. If it could come out of my own face, how meta is that, bro? I'm gonna be the main character all of a sudden. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Bro. That's like two whatevers with one stone. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do it under the table. I'm gonna have to get somebody that's gonna be like, no anesthesia, we'll do it without it. I'm gonna have to get somebody that's willing to go there. I'm gonna have to get like an intern, somebody that's like on the fence in regard to the legitimacy of their medical license, somebody that's just trying to get the rust out, trying to get the ring rust out. I'm gonna try to find somebody. I'm gonna go on Fiverr.com. I'm trying to see if someone's willing to go under the table, like, because I don't even remember if I have insurance, bro. You won't breathe better when you wake up. You'll have tubes in your nose. Got tubes removed after. You have tubes in your nose for a week? I'm out. And for that reason, I'm out. Chale. And for that reason, I'm out. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna breathe out of my mouth till the end of time. And the end of time might come a lot quicker, 'cause I breathe out of my mouth. Melancholy. I'm preaching to the choir, bro. You do not want a nose job under conscious sedation. Go under and enjoy the nap. I'm gonna have to do it in Mexico. I'm about to do it in Mexico. Dang You guys don't like those videos? Am I all by myself? Somebody in here has to. Somebody here has to like those videos. I know I'm not the only one. Don't leave me hanging. That stuff is disturbing. Disgusting block they have. Are you serious? Somebody rise up with me. Somebody rise up with me.
I actually admire that you can actually be this fake.
You guys are lying to me. That's how your beat gets messed up. Oh, you're going under the table. Government insurance will cover a septoplasty, aka no government insurance. Does everyone like automatically have government insurance, or what does that mean? I have to be like low income. How does that work? I've always been caught in that stupid pocket where I can't afford insurance, but they're like, "Oh, you make like $1. You're just like 50 cents over. You make too much though to get the government that everyone else could just hop the border and get with the quickness." I'm like, "Okay, bro, thank you." Someone could come over here today, boom, they get insurance, but I can't get it. But I better keep my mouth shut or I'm a racist. An uninsured racist. GM's gonna abuse steroids to try to cause back knee for a pimple popper. I just, dang. Man. You're right, bro, but I just feel like it's too much of a risk, bro. Especially if it's elective. I feel like, how stupid, man. I don't want to be like Kanye West's mom, you know? Imagine you guys see an update and you're like, GM, he's gone. He's gone. He's no longer with us because that fool just couldn't breathe. He couldn't be happy breathing out his mouth. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You guys got to go watch some MMA clip channels now. I love the videos, but I don't want to be a patient. Oh, see, look it. Blair Davis is with me. For those of you that don't know, is that public knowledge? I think you just said it a little bit ago, didn't you? Blair Davis. I respect Blair Davis, especially for making this claim because of the expertise, you know? I appreciate that. So I'm not alone here. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I think I would like being the patient, Blair Davis. I like getting a haircut. I like going to the dentist. I like getting a massage from like an old Chinese dude. You know, we've talked about this. I like being like tended to like that, you know? Like when I go to the chiropractor and they'll snap all my stuff. I like that. I think I would like someone taking all the blackheads out, you know? GM, I like where this is going, real Bruce Wayne. GM, you don't need a nose job to become a nose breather. I've been doing it more consistently and see gains relatively fast. I'm sold. And for that reason, I'm in. I like it. Thank you, bro. Heck yeah. We're talking about the real Bruce Wayne right here. Oh, legendary gnome likes it. I'll call the feds right now. They asked me if I wanted to have my retina reattached awake. I said, heck nah. Wait a minute. Hey, you got to let me know where this doctor's at, bro. You got to let me know where they hail from. They'll do whatever, huh? Bro, they'll let me pay them. That doctor will probably barter with me. They're like, we don't take insurance, we don't take cash. You got like a entertainment center. You got like a TV stand at home. I'm trying to put one in my living room. Dang. I could barely handle a neti pot. I tried one of those, bro. That's what confused me. I did the neti pot thing. Nothing. I was like, there's gotta be some kind of result from this. That was very discouraging to me, man. Medicaid. I don't know, bro. Isn't that like getting on like food stamps? I wouldn't qualify for food stamps. I had nasal surgery with only local anesthesia and sedative. I woke up during the surgery and passed out after seeing the doctor, pounding my nose with chisel and hammer. Oh boy! You know what I would like here? Okay, it's starting to kind of fall in place here. Here's what I would like to do. I would like them to. I'm gonna write it out. I'm gonna tell them. I have a what's it called? What do they call it? A runner? Like when you're like a comedian or something, you got like I need some blue M&Ms. I need the temperature to be at 68 degrees. I need to let them know I need local anesthesia. I don't want to feel it. You could just, like, when they inject your gums and they do stuff on your teeth, just do that, like all right here. And then give me a VR headset. So I could just watch like Looney Tunes right here. And then you just do your thing. And then when I open, I don't have to look at you. Or I could just be playing Resident Evil. I got this game, Resident Evil. Which one was it? I want you guys to know. I'm actually going to look it up. Because I want you guys to know how good this game is. Which game was it? It was so good, man. No, was it this one? I don't think it was that one. Okay, there's a game. Resident Evil 7. Biohazard. I'm telling you right now, if you're any kind of a gamer that likes to be in the kind of like, cutscenes and you're in the open world, like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I had that game on PS4 with the headset, the VR headset. I was in the game, bro. I was there. I left my body, bro. I was there in the game. And it's like nothing I've ever played before, man. It was trippy. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard with the VR headset. It was insane, man. So I'll play it again. I'll play it from a different perspective. I'll be a different character this time. I'll play it on expert level. I did that the first time. Never mind. I'll play it on beginner this time. My default is expert mode, of course. Wait, what? These people talking about procedures that were made in the 1930s. They use lasers now. Why are you guys playing with me? They just use lasers? Chicago. I need to go to Chicago, bro. I need to have some of that pizza over there. Hey, is it hyped up, Angel, or is the pizza really as good as they say? I need to go have some of that Chicago pizza. I need to tour all the landmarks from the Steven Seagal movies. I need to go to Red Robin with Angel and Jessica. ARJR. My favorite was the guy that skydove into the gator farm. Oh, are you talking about Faces of Death? I was like, I don't think I played that Resident Evil game. I don't remember that, bro. I remember I watched Faces of Death when I was in elementary school. I told you guys this before. I watched it in elementary school, and then I went to school and told my teacher, because they asked us what we did during the weekend, and I told her that I watched a movie called Faces of Death. And they called home. Hey, James Bishop, thank you for being here, bro. Always so happy to see you here, man. Thank you for your support, for your time, for the memberships. Thank you, man. By the way, Angel Padilla says, by the way, everyone, I just celebrated beating cancer 2 years ago. Just got some tests back and it's still gone. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. And I could only assume, I don't know, this might be a weird thing to say, but I could only assume that in a way, gosh, I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but like, I feel like in a way that that could actually be like a sort of blessing in the skies, you know, because you and Jessica get to live with that now. Like, it's like how they say like a new lease on life. I don't like using that phrase because I feel like it's cliche or whatever, but it's like when you've been to that place, it's like, oh man, I will never take anything for granted again. Remember when we would fight about this or we had a disagreement about that? Hey, that's stupid, huh? Like, we should enjoy like, we look at life differently now. Like, it's like you guys got some new goggles. I could only assume, but I just feel like, man, once you're through something like that, it's like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna fight over who finished the Cheez-Its? We're gonna fight about who's the punk that used the restroom last and left one little square of toilet paper because they didn't want to replace. We're gonna fight about that? So it's like, man, congratulations, man. I mean, it's insane. It's wild to hear that you know that even happened, and I'm just so glad for you, bro. Dang, SD Samuels, I'm in trouble, bro. A writer. Well, I see what I'm telling you, bro. What's wrong with me? I've known that. I just needed to hear it. A runner. Oh my gosh. Where was I? Met her on the way to Chicago. Wow, this chat is testing my patience or lack thereof. So we could have general health, insurance, and life lessons conversations. I need a handler. I need to meet one of your intern homies that's like their parents just wanted them to get in the industry and they don't even like they don't really have integrity about the nature of their work, and you know they have access to a laser. What's that from? Laser. Chicago pizza is caca. Prates cannot be getting such a big fight, no upside. Prates cannot be getting such a big fight, no upside. Wait a minute. No upside for who? Like for the UFC? I feel like it. I mean, for Prates. First of all, okay, look, by the way, I'm going to get to this. I'm going to talk about it right now. I'll probably mention it right now and then talk with you guys for a little bit more and then talk about it. But it's rumored, right? I don't think it's 100%. But it's rumored that Prates and McGregor are going to fight, right? I think the upside for Prates is the Red Choni night. And kind of the same thing as what they're trying to do with Adesanya, where they're trying to sacrifice him on the altar for the younger dude, you know? So for Prates, is like he gets the red choni night, and he also gets to say, you know, like Justin Poirier, I beat Conor McGregor. The upside for Conor, it's way more of an upside for Conor. Man, I'll talk about it again right now, but I made a video not too long ago about Conor McGregor and the different possibilities. Him coming back just for a payday. He's in some money troubles. Him coming back just to prove to himself that he could still do it. You know, just kind of like a one-off, like GSP and Michael Bisping. Him coming back just because he has fun doing it. He misses the camaraderie. He misses He misses being in the gym. He misses, you know, all, you know, going through the motions. Or, and this might be the most exciting one. This is the most crazy one. Because he could come back for a one-off and fight like Israel Adesanya. He could come back for a one-off and fight, I mean, who would even get people excited? You know, let's say Ilya was still refusing to fight Gaethje. Maybe he could fight Gaethje. I don't know. But aside from, you know, there's the one-offs that could be a real big super fight, and that'll be exciting. But then what's possibly even more exciting is he literally wants to come and get back in the rankings. And I said the biggest indicator of that is if he comes back and fights someone that's like not really the biggest name. And then he goes and tweets, yesterday, I'm coming back to fight some no name. And I'm like, whoa. And then Prates, it sounds like, you know, when you put the pieces together, which I don't think I'd call Prates a no name. Maybe from the perspective of Conor. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about that a little more right now. The racist pool. Heck yeah. Hey, I didn't know it was gonna be on you, bro. I might have to set this in stone much sooner, man. You might, Melancholy. You might, bro. I'm already too close to the ledge. It's not a pizza experience. You sit down for 45 minutes and eat a casserole lasagna type dish with a ton of cheese and a thick crust. It tastes good once a year type of thing. Oh, so you're saying the pizza itself is like a casserole lasagna type of thing with the dang. So it's like too authentic, you know. See, the way I roll, I'll probably go to Chicago and have like Domino's. I'll be like, let's see where the best Domino's is at. I love when Jon Stewart went on a rant about Chicago pizza and was forced to apologize. Oh, shoot. How would he be forced to apologize? I'll look that up. Okay, where are we at? We still fight about the Cheez-Its, though. Austin Powers, heck yeah, bro. There you go. Heck yeah. Dodgeball, what the? Angel Padilla, yo. Austin City Limits. It is confirmed that people actually get more to fight Conor, especially. Who knows? I mean, that's just a huge assumption. Who knows? Real Bruce Wayne, it is definitely going, it's running the circles right now of all the MMA clip channels and all the articles and all the journalists. That's what everybody is rumoring right now. Of course, Dana said, until I announce it, it's not blah, blah, blah. But, man, sometimes Dana is just, like, exposed for just talking straight papas, man. You don't like Domino's? You don't like Domino's? I'm offended. Deep dishes for tourists. We have tavern-style pizza. That's legit Chicago. See, you need to show me those places where Steven Seagal was eating pizza. Okay, so look. Deep dish. I go back and forth, man. Like Domino's has a thick crust, like that pan crust, And man, I went on a tear with that. But then the hand toss has like a different flavor. Like they just do the sauce and the crust. They put some kind of flavoring, some kind of glaze or something on the crust. It's just so good. It's so good. So look, let me spill everything I got as far as the Conor and Prates situation. And it's not much. And if anybody acts like they got, a whole bunch, I think they're lying. But if that's real, if there's any truth to that whatsoever, let's see what this looks like right now. I mean, to begin with, let's assume that it's not some kind of a super fight, and it's not like at a weird weight division. That means that for the first time ever, Conor McGregor is gonna fight, at least as far as I know, as a welterweight. Wait a minute, am I stupid? Did he fight Cerrone at welterweight? He did, didn't he? How could I say that? How could I say such a thing? Pretty sure that was at welterweight. There's way too many articles to skim through here. I'm almost positive that was at welterweight. Man, he has way too many accusations and things here on his Wikipedia to scroll through, man. It's crazy, all the legal issues. Welterweight. Y'all, I'm an idiot. You guys already knew that and already put it in the chat, huh? Yup. Can we stop by the racist Puha gym?
Whose hot dog is this?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I wonder if everybody would laugh in unison. They'd be like, heck yeah, bro. Like, we make that joke every day. That would be so cool, bro. They all pull one out. It's mine. So, look. Wow. This is all starting to unravel in a very fascinating way, actually, because Conor McGregor was the first double champ in UFC history. Now, please tell me, I mean, I don't have a slip in the beanie right now, do I? I don't believe I'm incorrect on that one. He was the first one, right? Conor McGregor was the first double champ in UFC history, first champ. And now we are on the cusp of potentially having the first ever champ. And I know we have Triple C, but it's always been just a little bit pathetic, because it was never quite accurate, because one of those C's wasn't even, it was from the Olympics, which, okay, that's cool and that's prestigious, but you're kind of manipulating the system here. That's not really what a triple champ is under the umbrella of the UFC. There's never been an actual Triple C. And now we have Alex Pereira that, it looks like he's going to be going. Can anybody help you? Can anybody help me with this? I don't think this has been 100% confirmed either. I don't think it's 100%. I know everybody already has heard about it and is talking about Alex Pereira and what's the finger poke? Cyril Gane. That they're going to be fighting for the interim heavyweight, or is it even interim? By that time, maybe they'll make Tomas vacated. I don't know. But the report is that Alex Pereira, one middleweight, one light heavyweight, and now he's going to heavyweight so he could be the first triple champ ever. Now, something we know about Conor McGregor, everything. Brand means everything to him. Brand means everything. Now, he's still out there with all these different companies all the time. He's on Roblox. He's promoting his new virtual casino. He's probably going to come out with different types of alcohols and different clubs. And he has a lot of that type of stuff going on. And the reason that he's able to do that is because of his name, because of his branding. And up to this point, he's always been able to make the claim that he's done one of the most prestigious things ever in UFC history, even though it's tied with like other people. Daniel Comer, Alex Pereira, Amanda Nunes, whoever else has done that. I can't remember. There's probably another person or two. Whoever else, Ilia Tapoera now. Different people. But as soon as Alex Pereira now makes it 3, all the other ones is du Plessis. You might as well just have one. It's like, oh, you have 2? Don't a lot of people have 2 now? People do that all the time, bro. I got 3. Chama. Once that happens, it's, it's like when they say it's 0-0. When somebody, like you could have a game and it's been a battle the whole time. Oh, now we're tied up at 15. 0-0. It just starts all over for Conor at that point. If he would have come back for a super fight, if he would have came back and fought Adesanya, if he would have came back and fought Nate Diaz, and for a while I thought, oh snap, we're actually going to see that big brother fight. We're actually going to see him come in here and avenge his brother. I thought we were going to get, for a little moment in time, I thought maybe we would get Conor McGregor and Nick Diaz. At this point, it would probably have to be Conor McGregor versus both the Diaz brothers. I feel like they're both kind of missing something at this point. They might have to kind of piece what they got together to fight McGregor. And I'm not a Conor McGregor fanboy either. I'm not trying to hype him up like that, but I'm just being realistic about where the Diaz brothers stand right now. And by the way, everybody's really hyping up Nate Diaz right now, saying he's such a good dude because he's gonna collab with that little kid in the video. Have you guys seen that? Do you know who the little kid in the video is? He has over 400,000 followers on Instagram. That's why Nate Diaz is going to collab with him. Everyone's like, oh, he is a good-hearted dude. Look at how he is. He's a man of the people. He's the best guy. And I'm not trying to villainize. I'm not trying to come down on him. I'm just saying, hey, does nobody pay attention? I haven't seen any channels talk about this. I've seen, I wake up, I see the clip channels and what's going on, and they've all shown the same thing, the same moment. This little kid, they think it's this little unassuming, no-name kid, comes up to Nate Diaz. He's like, will you collab with me if I get 500 likes? He's like, yeah, let me see your Instagram. And he pulls it up, and he sees the kid's Instagram. He's like, yeah, I'll collab with you. You know why he said that? Because when he saw his Instagram, the kid has 412,000 subscribers, followers. That's why he's going to collab with them. Anyway, what I was saying was, if Conor would have came back and done some kind of a fight like that, then it'd be like, all right, it's a money fight, whatever. He's going to come back every once in a while like Mayweather and do something like that. But then when it came out, and again, I said this before, whatever, Mexican Nostradamus, it's not a big deal. We don't got to talk about that right now. When I said weeks ago, here's another trajectory it could be, and I worded it, if it's some kind of a no-name, if it's some kind of someone that's not like number one, that's not holding a strap, this dude might be trying to get back into the game. This might be Jordan on the Wizards. He's coming back, love of the game. He wants to do this thing again. He's married now. He put a ring on it. Devlin's moving different now. Devlin put that ring on his finger. She's acting different now. Hey, bring the trash in, homie. She's letting him know what's what. He's like, hey, I gotta get out the house, man. I need some breathing room. Conor McGregor is struggling for breath more than me and my deviated septum. Conor McGregor is struggling for breath more than me and these mouth breathers in the chat. He needs to get out the house. So he's not just doing a one-off. He's trying to stay out the house. He's trying to spend some time at the PI. He's trying to go to Abu Dhabi. He's trying to go to España. He'll even go to Mexico, even under these circumstances right now. So he's like, I'm going to fight a no-name guy, which, again, from his perspective, Prates is maybe a no-name guy. Prates is currently ranked number 5. Number 5. Now, it's easy for us to make fun of Conor McGregor and take him light and do the memes and the whole thing because of the last outings that we saw. And let me see this. We discuss his last outings from time to time. He lost to Dustin Poirier. Doctor stoppage! He lost to Dustin Poirier. He lost to Poirier again. Before that, which was that was a real TKO with punches. He lost before that. He lost any respect that he had with his fans and with the general public. He lost because, he won a fight that he lost. Shoot. My microphone just took a bigger dive than Cowboy Cerrone. I was fortuitous timing. He lost that fight, as far as, the public is confirmed, when Cowboy Cerrone took a dive. He lost before that to Khabib Nurmagomedov. So essentially, he's lost 4 in a row. He lost to Floyd Mayweather. So he's lost his last 5 fights. He lost his last 5 fights. So it's easy for us to look at that. It's easy for us to look at Roadhouse. It's easy for us to see him all coked up and stuff like that on his Instagram and all the crazy shenanigans, everything. He's teeping ladies. He's teeping overweight ladies off of his canoe. It's easy for us to look at all of that and say he's out of his mind. This dude's flipped his beanie. He's not the same. He's half the man he used to be, even though he's way bigger now. He's thick. So a lot of people are saying he's not going to be the same. He's going to be slower. And it doesn't help Conor McGregor. It does not help you. And I know I'm speaking as if I'm his advocate right now, because in a sense, I am. Because I want him to come back. He's good for the sport. I know some people like to focus on his extracurricular activities, on his intramural activities, on his criminal history and stuff like that. But as Joe Rogan says about John Jones, what do we expect from these brutes, from these fighters, from these cavemen, from these barbarians? I don't really expect them to be mild-mannered accountants, I expect them to be a little wacko-doodle-doo, And that's what Conor McGregor is. That's what John Jones is. Let me tell you something. I'd rather watch Conor McGregor and John Jones fight in the octagon than Magnus Carlsen. I'd rather watch John Jones and Conor McGregor in the octagon than Bill Nye the Science Guy. I don't need a well-adjusted, well-read, mild-mannered dude in the octagon. I need a psychopath. That's what I need. That's what I demand. That's what I advocate for. And that's why I try to give you some advice, Conor McGregor. Please stop showing training footage of dudes who have only signed up to work out in your gym just so they could get a photo with you. Every single time when we see Khamzat Chimaev, he's drilling with other top-ranked UFC fighters. He's fighting Olympic wrestlers. He's fighting warlord dictators who have grenades in their pockets. We're talking about dangerous dudes here. Every time we see Conor McGregor training, it's with some dude that looks like he's just every time we see Conor McGregor training with dudes and every time we see Conor McGregor training with dudes in his gym, they look like barely legal individuals. It looks like he's training with 18-year-old dudes who the ink hasn't even dried out on their membership, who just came into the dojo so that they could say that they rolled with Conor McGregor. I'm not even talking about creative player status. I'm not even talking Chris Curtis status. I'm talking about like dudes you can't even, and they all look the same. They all look the same. Every single video he uploads, it's like it's all the same dude, but it's not the same dude. It's like the most vanilla, like these dudes have just, like they've never even grappled before. And it just makes him look bad. Like, if this dude's going to come back, I want to see him get decent, respectable fights. I want to perpetuate the freak show. I want it to keep going. I want it to last as long as it can. And it's just like him in the Michael Chandler fight. It's hard to take something like that serious and bring it to fruition because it becomes a meme. And all the training footage that we see of him is very Stephen A. Smith type of stuff. People laugh at it. It becomes memes. And all it becomes is fodder for people to talk about how pathetic and embarrassing he looks. Nobody's impressed by it. He needs to start showing footage with some names. We need to see him in there with some Olympians. Carlos Prates is currently ranked at number 5. If Conor McGregor comes in and he beats him, I mean, look at how people, before you start making your assumptions, look at how the world viewed Aldo. Look at how people looked at Jose Aldo. Now, I know some of you are going to go, yes, before I even finish my question, because that's how people like to act. Even if you thought that he was going to beat him because of the momentum that he had, because of how much you believed in him, because he was not just there to participate, he was there to take over and so on and so forth and etc. Could anybody really have ever imagined that that fight would have ended the way it did and as quick as it did, like the exact way? Probably not. If you're being honest, probably not. So I think it would be ignorant. I think it would be naive. I think it would be dishonest to claim that we think he has no chance against Prates. Look at who Jose Aldo was and the legacy of that dude and how he was winning for years and just a solid dude. And look at what he did. Anything could happen. Even if we're just talking about a puncher's chance, this is a dude who happens to have that puncher's chance more often than not. Like, I know somebody personally. I have a relative that goes to the casino pretty often, and they win a lot of money. A lot of the time, I don't know how they do it. It's like some mentalist type stuff. I don't know how they pull it off. And I know other people that go, and they're about to take their own lives because they can't make any money. This is a dude that happens to consistently capture that puncher's chance type of moment. And I think we're crazy to say, it's impossible. He can't do it against Prates. It's possible. If he beats Prates, now let me remind you of something. I was talking about this not that long ago, and I couldn't remember off the beanie. I think it was Diego Lopez. I remember it was either Lopez or Paddy Pimblett, because I was breaking down and doing the MMA long division on both of those fights so close back to back. I couldn't remember which one it was. I think it was Lopez. He was ranked number 12. And then I think it was Brian Ortega he beat. He was ranked number 12. I think. If you guys want, you could go back and correct me. If you want to look up that fight and see when Bruce Buffer announced who was ranked what, or it would have to be the fight before that. I'm pretty sure he was ranked number 12. And then I think it would be in that fight. He beat Brian Ortega. And then he jumped to like number 5 or 4. And what that shows you is, again, let's get to this checkpoint real quick. Again, let's get to this checkpoint real quick. We all already know. It's been told to us. It's been repeated to us. And we've had powwows about it internally. Rankings don't matter. UFC rankings, UFC prankings. It doesn't mean a thing. And it seems as though it's just manipulated to fit the narrative when and where the UFC wants it to. And we know, and it's been pretty blatantly rubbed in our faces, what the UFC wanted to do with the featherweight division and how they wanted to push Diego Lopez. Clearly, when they want something to look a certain way in the rankings so that they could use that to fit their narrative, they're going to do so. First of all, would I say just 100% and put money on it, Conor's going to come back and brutalize Prates? No. I'm going to have to do my due diligence. I'm going to have to do my MMA long division. I'm going to have to keep an eye on Conor McGregor's stories and see what his eyes look like from video to video. And we know Carlos Prates likes to party as well, by the way. If we're going to say that we think there is no chance that Conor McGregor could beat Prates, you're just being dishonest, or you're just ignorant, or you're blinded by your hatred. Because you believe, and I'm not saying you're right or wrong, because you believe that you're supposed to hate Conor McGregor. Oh, he can't win. Why? Because I don't like him and he's a bad guy and he shouldn't win. He shouldn't be able to be in the sport and make money. How come? Because I don't like him. And again, maybe rightly so. He's done some pretty awful things. And I don't even have to be talking about the things that he's done allegedly. I'm talking about the things that he's admitted and the ways that he's been a bad guy to D and his family. I mean, that's bad enough for me. But if we're going to say that we don't think he has a chance to beat Prates, something's wrong there. Be objective. Now, let's say, just for the sake of argument or for the sake of agreement, depending on who you are, let's say Conor beats Prates. Now, remember, Diego Lopez was ranked number 12. Number 12. I don't know if we got some mathematicians in here, but, you know, get out some pen and paper and, you know, bring this, you know, really bring this to life if you want to get a good idea of what's happening right here. Diego Lopez was ranked number 12. He beats Brian Ortega, and he gets moved up to like 5 or 4. I can't remember exactly off the beanie. 5 or 4. Because that was what the UFC wanted to push. That's what they wanted. That's the market they wanted. And we saw that more than anything when they did the rematch. Now, if Carlos Prates is ranked number 5 and Conor beats him, now to go from 12, ranked number 12 to 4 or 5 like Diego did, it's kind of like the game of sorry. I'm trying to think of how many steps you need here. I think Conor McGregor, with that math, could shoot up to number 1. If Diego Lopez could go from 12 to 4 or 5 after beating Brian Ortega, I'm pretty sure Conor McGregor, Mr. Pay-Per-View, could go from beating number 5 up to number 1. Because think about it. What is Conor McGregor ranked right now? Let me see. Oh, yeah, he's not ranked. Conor McGregor's not ranked right now. So if Conor McGregor, if this is real, if this rumor ends up being real and Conor McGregor comes and fights Carlos Prates, that means they are skipping dudes 6 through 15. Apparently there's 2 14s right now. Page and Covington are both number 14. How does that even? That's so stupid. So Conor McGregor is skipping 6 all the way through 15. He's already doing that. You don't think if he beats Prates, they're going to be happy to move him to number 1 so that they could have Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor part 2? This is the best they're going to get. It's the low-budget version, the Kirkland version. Now, does that burn Gary? And is it hilarious? Yes. Because Gary probably thought he was going to himself be the low-budget Kirkland brand Conor McGregor, and Makhachev was going to be the low-budget Khabib Nurmagomedov. But if it's like when they make a movie, like Conor McGregor's going to play himself. Conor McGregor's going to play the role of himself in this movie. They don't even need... Ian Gary's maybe like the stand-in, but they don't even need that dude anymore. That would be hilarious. And you already know Islam Makhachev, he could push the fight back. These dudes, he could push the fight back 4 years if he wants. So he could fight every few years if he feels like it. That's already been established. It's no big deal. It's no big deal to make that way. For some of you that think there's no way they're going to let that happen. You can't go that long. Excuse me? Do you know who we're talking about here? They will absolutely let him do that. He could get away with it. We got Bilal Muhammad up there above him, Michael Morales, Ian Machado, Gary, Jack Della, JDM, and then we got Makhachev. Now, if they could hold him off long enough, we could get Conor McGregor and Makhachev. Now, that is money. Now, please don't embarrass yourself. Please, think about it. Take a moment. Don't speak too soon. Use your ears. That's why, like they say, you got 2 ears and you got 1 mouth. And it's so that because it shows you that it's more important because there's power in numbers, you know? So listen more than you speak. If you don't think that the UFC, you know, Endeavor, TKO Holdings and all that, if you don't think that at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, that this is an entertainment company, I mean, you got to catch up, bro. If you don't think that the UFC would be, like, I'm feeling, it's straight up silly, bro. It's sus. Straight up silly. And I just coined that, bro. If you don't think that the UFC would be more eager to have a repeat of the Irishman and Khabib Nurmagomedov all over again in the best version that they could get, Conor McGregor and Islam Makhachev, if you don't think that this entertainment company would rather relive one of their greatest pay-per-views of all time with the most drama and animosity and anticipation and excitement of all time over who's next in the rankings. Bro, you gotta catch up. You got lost, bro. You got lost in that sauce, bro. You're thinking of it like too much of a Puritan, man. If you really think, well, hold on, let's look at the rankings real quick and let's show respect to Bilal Muhammad and Jack Della Macarena. And bro, I'm embarrassed for you because you know I'm an empath. I'm feeling extreme levels of embarrassment for you right now. If you don't think that this entertainment company would rather do these two guys than have any care about the rankings and the contendership, you're out of your beanie, homie. That's where it's at. But they can't, man. People would revolt. People would riot. You can't bring Conor McGregor straight in and do the Makhachev thing. Are you crazy? People went crazy enough when they were talking about doing Usman. When they were talking about doing Usman over Gary, Morales, Prates. Imagine if they just bring in Conor. Oh, no. Everything's on flames, bro. People are stealing Jordans left and right. There's mayhem in the streets. But if they build it up first, he took this modest fight, and this dude's a threat. Carlos Prates ain't even the champ. Carlos Prates ain't even the number one contender. He's somewhere there, but he's dangerous. That buys him some respect. And then if he beats him, Nurmagomedov, McGregor, 2. Because he's in the corner. Khabib is in the corner. And what happened when Conor McGregor and Khabib fight? And what happened when Conor and Khabib fought? Dudes jumped out of the cage. Dudes jumped in the cage. So if Khabib is right there in the corner just outside the cage, he might as well be in the cage, homie, because people go in and out. When it's Nurmagomedov and McGregor, people go in and out. That's what this rivalry's all about. This is the heated rivalry. Get that other stuff out of my face, bro. I'll go full Sean Strickland. I'm full Sean Strickland. Get that other heated rivalry out of my face. This is the heated rivalry right here. You got Khabib Nurmagomedov in the corner and Conor McGregor right here. I'm excited. I love it. He's got to come in and face Prates and buy himself some respect. Do a little bit of work real quick. Like Nate Diaz says, do some cool stuff. And then you got the rematch. As close as we're going to get. And Khabib right there in the corner. And Khabib tells his mom, hey, I told you I wasn't going to fight again. I told you I'm not going to. But if this dude, like, you believe in self-defense, right? Like, you don't want me to die, right, Mom? I ain't going to sign on the contract. I'm not going to go through a fight camp. I'm not going to lose weight. I'm not going to go in the sauna. I'm not going to go in there, touch gloves. But if this dude, if he threatens my life, you want me to die, Mom? Don't you want me to come back home? Right. That's what I'm saying. So if he attacks me, like, you believe in self-defense, right? Like, as long as just to preserve the family honor and the name and my life and whatnot. Cool. All right. Boo. It's over, bro. I'm excited. I'm sold. If there were still pay-per-views, I'd buy them. I'm so excited, I might go to Canada where they're still doing pay-per-view just to buy it, just to show my support and how excited I am. Put my pay-per-view where my mouth is. Okay, I ignored you guys for like an hour and I feel bad now. Manny versus Floyd, foreshadowing of Makhachev and Conor. I'm telling you, bro. Islam wants Conor in Ireland. Isn't he great? In Ireland. Somebody should AI Dana White doing that. Islam wants Conor in Ireland. Balloon fart. Oh, man. You have 2 ears to tell which direction the sound is. Bro, why you put me on blast like that? Good night, bro. Good night. Conor's going to self-direct a movie about himself playing himself. All right, listen. I'm gonna ask you guys something. Man, this might be stupid. I'm probably gonna regret this. You guys tell me. Shoot. I might regret this. If you guys hear that noise that sounds like a pedo, it's my shoe on my chair. Hear this? Look at. That's not me. Oh, it's me, but you know. Oh, what the heck? Oh, snap. I got some generous donations here. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh. Look at. I just got a couple of very, very generous donations from the same person. Back to back. And I want to say thank you very much. And it is, although it is a person who has threatened my life on multiple occasions, it's a person who has sworn me to secrecy, who's even gone as far as blackmailing me. And that's on me. Here's the thing that you guys got to understand. If you're capable of getting blackmailed, that means that you did something. You participated in something that's blackmailable, which is on you, frankly. So I own that. I accept that. But this individual has just given me some wonderful advice in regard to my nostrils and my ability to breathe or lack thereof. And I appreciate it very much. Thank you. I'm going to look into that because it is a problem. And it definitely does affect the quality of life a great deal. Thank you very much. What do I think about Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl? I didn't even watch it. I don't know. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I didn't watch that. I was watching Turning Point, to be honest. I don't know. I just don't care. To me, it's all the same. I dislike watching Beyonce as much as I would dislike watching Bad Bunny, you know? I dislike watching Bruno Mars as much as I dislike watching Bad Bunny. It's all the same to me. It's all annoying. It's all distractions. It's all very worldly, agenda-ish, brainwashing-ish type of, you know, it's all the same to me. I'm so glad that we were able to have you here while we did. Angel Padilla, thank you very much for hanging out here and having a good time. Thank you, bro. Oh, thank you, SD Samuels. I'm having a good time, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I don't like it. And look, yeah. Whatever it is, because I don't want to get like political about it. I don't want to take like a this side or that side about it. But I feel like whatever it was, it felt like the NFL was trying to do something by doing that. Whatever it was. Like, would you have like a dude from Zimbabwe that's not singing any songs in English come and do the Super Bowl? Probably not. Would you have like a conservative dude from Ethiopia come and sing like religious folk songs in his language, in his native tongue? Probably not. I felt like they did what they did for a reason. Again, for whatever reason that was, I don't care to explore. But I don't feel like that was a coincidence. No, thank you, Bruce Wayne. Yeah, I know, dude, for real. The ramen reform man. Chuck Fury, bro.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
So good to see you here, bro. So good to see you here. And you know what, dude? I'm happy when I don't see you here as well, because I feel like that means he's thriving. He's doing his thing. He's up there improving the lives of people who are thriving off of his sense of humor. Makes me happy, bro. But yeah, same here. I don't even know what's going on, dude. I don't pay attention to any of that. Getting ready for work, about to cater for whole stadiums, grinding their rings. Hey, Adam, isn't it like bedtime where you're at? Every time I stream, you're like, bro, it's like 3 a.m. How are you about to cater at this time of the? That's crazy, man. I wonder if you were already asleep and you had to wake up this early to go to work. That's crazy, man. Hey, that means you're busy and thriving, right? That's good to hear. You are right, real Bruce Wayne. You are right, bro.
Not forget Jesus, people.
It is. It is. I guess I look at it differently when I feel like, man. Because I look at UFC and just the fighting part, just like I look at a football game, like the actual just the sport aspect of it. But then when they start with, the halftime show and all the stuff they say in between and all the stuff they try to insert, that's where it gets funky. That's when the distraction also gets sprinkled with agenda, Marshall Loca. Well, it's for a reason. I believe it's for a reason, Hugo. I mean, drugs sell really well, too. Drugs sell fantastically well. It's for a reason. Let me ask you something right now, and I might regret it, and frankly, I don't even know if I'm going to listen to you. I work for a catering company. We're prepping some big sports games this weekend. Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. It's just money, fam. They're trying to make the sport. Yup, exactly. It's a money maker. I'm going to ask you something, and again, I might not. Hey, Fight Life Pod is in the house. If you're not subscribed to this channel, Fight Life Pod, what's the matter with you? We did a corroboration together, and we have a wonderful video where we go into great depth and lengths of things of which you not know of because you haven't gone over there and watched yet. And if you have, I thank you. I'm going to ask you guys, listen, please pay attention. I made a video earlier, and it's already published. It's already on YouTube right now. I just need to go and make it live, okay? I made a video that I'm really hesitant to make live tonight because I feel like it's too late, and a lot of people aren't going to watch it, and it's not going to do well. And I'm going to lose my mind if this video doesn't do well, and I'm going to regret not uploading it tomorrow if it doesn't do well tonight. I've told you before, I've learned from YouTube, I've learned from the Gemini, that if you release a video and your own subscribers who get notifications and who see that it's live, if they don't start watching it and watching it all the way through and watching it at great lengths and hyping it and liking it and commenting and all that stuff, if they don't do that, then YouTube says, oh, his own subscribers didn't even watch it, and they bury it and they don't show it to more people. So I'm going to put up a poll right now, and I'm going to ask you, if I put this video live right now, and it's not a short video, it's not a 10-minute video with a bunch of edits and B-roll and sound effects and footage and Photoshop. This is a pretty long-winded video of my thoughts about Strickland and Fluffy and all the stuff that's been going on lately with Sean Strickland. It's not a short, cute little video. It's a little bit longer, and it's pretty late in the day. So I want you to be honest with me. If you know you're not going to be able to pay attention to it and give it your time until tomorrow, then tell me the truth so I don't shoot myself in the chancla. I'm going to put up this poll right now, and I want you to let me know, should I upload it right now, today? Are you going to go raid that video? Are you going to watch it right now? And maybe I'll premiere it so that we could chat in it. If I premiere it, everyone could be in the chat, and it'll kind of still be like a stream. Or should I do it tomorrow when you guys are all awake, you're fresh, you got time, You don't got to go to sleep. You're not an East Coaster right now, half asleep, watching with one eye open like Tomas Aspinall. SD Samuel's dropping truth, GM. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. That's all I do. That's all I know how to do, frankly. Oh. Hey, Adam, I'm an idiot, bro. Hey, everybody, please alter your answers. Yes is today. Should I do it today? Please change your answers if that wasn't clear. Put yes if I should upload it today, right now, like within 2 minutes. If you want to watch it tomorrow, put no. Only put yes if I should upload it today. See, look at this. Chuck Fury saying do it tomorrow. He's so considerate. He's saying do it tomorrow because more of your subs will be awake. He's thinking about me and the channel. I love that, bro. Bro on West Coast, drop your video when the rest of the USA is off work. Well, they're off work right now, right? Or you mean do it tomorrow when they're out of work? Okay, that's good. Okay, everyone's saying tomorrow. I love it. I love it. I love that everyone's saying tomorrow. Kind of makes me sad because it lets me know you're not eager to watch it today, but that's okay. I'm going to repress that. I'm going to push that down, and I'm going to tell myself that you're thinking about me and the channel and that you want us to thrive. And I'm not going to be insulted by the fact that you can't live with the anticipation and that you don't even care to see it right now. I'm going to push that deep down inside and believe that you want what's best for the channel. Done. Okay. I like it. I like it because I already knew deep down that that's what I should do, and you guys let me know. I appreciate that very much. I have a weird feeling right now. I don't know if I'd quite call it a headache. I think the way to word it is lightheaded. I feel very lightheaded right now. I'm so hungry. And I think I need to go inside and have dinner and spend a little bit of time with the family, at least a little bit of time. And then tomorrow, I appreciate that, Adam. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Hugo. Tomorrow, release it between 2 and 4 p.m. EST. Best time to release. So I think every channel is a little bit different. What YouTube tells me right now on the back end, at least as far as how my subscribers have been acting in the recent past, YouTube tells me that my best upload time is around 11 a.m. PST, which is pretty wild. I have a window of somewhere between 11 and 4 p.m. PST. So I'm going to play around with that tomorrow. We'll figure that out. Oh, you're looking on Google too. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Okay, okay. Well, thank you, SD. Thank you, bro. Heck yeah. Thank you, Fight Life Pod. Well, that's the general consensus anyway, I guess. I'm going to be uploading it tomorrow. Heck yeah, that's what it's like. Just confirmed it for me. Thank you, Fight Life Pod. Heck yeah. That's what I'm fighting for, bro. That's the most important thing. So here's what I'm going to do tomorrow. You know what? Here's what you guys are going to see tomorrow. I'm either going to upload it kind of early, kind of on the early side, and then I'm going to stream later in the day. But here's what I'm pretty positive I'm going to end up doing tomorrow. I want to start streaming kind of early tomorrow. I'm probably going to stream because today was crazy. I had to go do a couple things. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to start streaming pretty early. Stream for a few hours and then raid the video after that. I'm going to stream for a few hours and then immediately after be like, go scope the video. So I think we're going to do that. The video will probably end up going live somewhere around 3 or 4 PST, to be honest. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to stream before it. I want to thank everybody for being here. Jim, who did you pick for last weekend's main event? I'm 2 for 3 so far for main events this year. For last weekend's main event, do you mean Do you mean the one that just happened with Strickland? I kind of don't even want to say that because it's like gross. Because I didn't make an official prediction and make a video. Because I said earlier, I refuse. I won't do that anymore unless I've done my MMA long division. I don't want to. I just don't like being wrong, frankly. And I respect people's time. I don't want to just throw a prediction out there without doing, chanclas on the ground and really doing my research. But obviously, I picked Gaethje over Pimblett. I picked Volkanovski over Lopez. And I knew Strickland was going to win. But I'll keep my mouth shut because I didn't do a prediction video. And anybody could say that now because it's easy to say after the fact. But I better take off right now. I got to be present. I got to go in there and be a family grandmaster, So tomorrow, I'll see you here, same place. Who knows what time? I'm going to be streaming and I'm going to upload the video. So I hope to see you then. Thank you for spending your time here. It means a lot, bro. It means a lot. Time is precious. So thank you for doing it. Well, it's algorithmically that has shot me in the chancla before because I learned when I was talking with the AI with Gemini that if I release a video and then I try to stream after, the people in the YouTube chat that work at YouTube supposedly is probably a bunch of bots, told me before that it doesn't affect. But Gemini was telling me if you release a video and then you stream after, it can, how did they say it? They say you want to give your videos breathing room and that you don't want to like flood it with stuff after that because then it's going to distract the algorithm and your audience and what they're pushing to who. So if I upload a VOD and then I stream after, then the algorithm's like, oh, all right, well, we'll push out your stream and not the VOD. I was like, no. I want that to get views. So it's a mess, bro. It's a mess. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Yeah, they don't, bro. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you're safe out there. You made good choices. And I can't wait to see you guys and have some chuckles mañana.
Not forget Jesus, people.